Is this episode 6? I'm gonna lose count. I don't really give a shit. This episode is gonna be about my new amp and why and how I got it. Because the universe works in mysterious ways. So last week, I came to the conclusion that in order to die a successful musician, I have to live like one first. No shit. So, I figure, what would it take to live like a successful musician? Not much. Kinda already there. I mean, I got a sponsorship from We Buy Gear, and I'm starting to get. Oh wait, what you doing? Great. What does that mean though? I'm endorsed. Not much really. No one cares. I've told people that just to share good news, and they just look at me like, what the fuck is that? I mean, it's just like a personal goal, I guess. I've been waiting like 20 years to get it, but hey, whatever. So now, I'm on the internet searching for the best possible deals possible because working at $7 an hour, 20 hours a week doesn't cover shit. And I want to perform. I don't want to live the normal 9 to 5. This shit bores me so much, I'd rather get hit by a fucking bus than have to keep going on with this facade. I really don't give two shits about holding a job outside of music. Whatever. That probably made everything sound terrible. So, I'm looking at music in a completely different way. I either want to go back to my country and teach music to kids, or travel the world and study music in different countries. Just cause fuck it. I already see myself never having a wife and kids. I just cannot agree to the social norms of today. Nothing feels right anymore. Fine. Pretty much at the point where anything outside of music is fucking irrelevant and useless. I've tried a bunch of different shit. It all ends the same. Complete fucking failure. So, back to the amp. I found the amp on Facebook. I fucking hate Facebook. I'm about to quit. That's another video for another day. Somebody needed help moving their stuff out of their dorm. And I'm thinking I was gonna get paid to put something on my way. But the way it turned out was, dude just gave me the amp. He was just like throwing shit away, getting the shit out. He just wanted to leave already. Cool. Now to move out, load the truck, met some new people, get the amp, go straight the fuck home. So I'm home. I can't believe that I finally got a new amp, and it's Ibanez. I'm here thinking of all these other companies and what other possibility I can get out of the internet, and I have a fucking Ibanez. My guitar is Ibanez. That makes perfect fucking sense. It's not tube, but I'll get there sooner or later. So I get the amp, I tried it out, everything works. It's almost like out the box. I mean, the only bad thing about it, it has a stain on it. Give a shit. Nobody looks at the fucking grill of an amp anyways. I'll probably paint it black later. And then my imagination starts growing, and I'm there thinking to myself, oh shit, I can gig with this, and I already have a couple places where I want to go gig. Great, my equipment is almost there. I think it's a strange guitarist thing that we go through about having our gear more on point than the actual music we're trying to display. It's a fucked up trap. I'm here thinking about this look right, this sound right, is this good, can I manage this, is this possible? Instead of just fucking making music. We'll get to that later. So I get my GT5 out the pawn shop. I plug it in, and it's almost everything I ever wanted in a live setup. I've got my 7-string detuned, I got the GT5, and almost every single boss pedal effect from that era, which I've probably owned in an analog sense. And it's fucking loud. It's 50 fucking watts. I'm starting to understand why people say 15 is enough, and anything more is kind of overkill, because I cranked this motherfucker once, and holy shit, just thinking about it brings back the ringing in my ears. So I'm like, alright, cool. I could play in a place like Voltage Lounge and not even fucking need a mic. I can be in someone else's band doing some other shit. And it's just... So, I figured, now that I have the majority of everything I need to go on stage, what's next? Get the best fucking tone possible. So now I have options. I feel rich. Options do that to a musician, I guess. I don't know. Do I plug in my pedal board through the front and use the effects loop in the back of the amp for something else? Or do I go full retard with the 4-way cable method and interrupt the loop with other effects and perform like that? So I'm like, okay, let's see which one sounds better. Front of the amp, I realized my sound is cluttered. It sounds like shit. This is... Alright, cool. I've been dealing with that the entire 2 decades I've been playing guitar. And I know it's not the way I want to sound. So, what's next? Well, we've never done the forward cable method. I never had enough equipment to do it till now. Ooh, the GT5 has a button called loop. And when you press it, it rearranges itself so that certain effects are in certain places. And it was like one of the greatest moments of my life. The epiphany and the clarity and all the things that happened when I heard how good it sounded. I was just like, this is it. Okay, I got the 4-way cable method. I'm gonna stick to that. But I also need a looper. Where the fuck do I stick the looper? Where do I stick a preamp? Do I keep the loop on the pedal board separate from the loop on the amp? Or do I mix them together? I haven't figured that out yet, but I think I'm gonna run 2 separate loops. Just to see if it's normal. I really don't want to go on stage and then shit just starts fucking up and I'm stuck with nothing. An audience that doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing. So now, here are going to be some sound clips of desired results. "42 minutes, okay, let's try to get this done good." So, my cable just went full fucking retard. I don't really know what happened. And I ran out of space at the same time. Like, what the fuck, man? I don't remember where I left off. So here I am on the floor, just playing, and I don't know what it is, but since I first started guitar, it made absolute logical sense to just sit there and figure the shit out. Whatever it is. That one riff in a song, that one song, why a particular guitarist does something the way he does. why and how they use their gear, like all this shit, all of it. I always loved the chemistry of a band and the mechanics of how it all works, from the idea in your head to performing it on stage. All that shit, I love it. So, I got all the pieces I need, right? I got some more situations to try out. But this is like the first time since my first band I'm actually happy to be a musician. I'm trying to go to school at Philly Hard Rock. I'm trying to get a scholarship. I want to get my PhD in sound, if that's even a thing. Maybe not. Fuck it, why not? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of too late to stop now. There's no reason to quit. I've been doing this for too long. Like, what am I gonna do? Pick up another profession? I mean, I've tried enough. I mean, being a computer nerd that has grown to hate technology because all it's good for is replacing people and being creative from time to time. I don't see the point in technology anymore. It's the fuck. The more technology grows, the less the job market gets. The best part about being a musician is that doesn't matter. Because for some reason, as fucked up as this may seem, the more fucked up the world is, the more people listen to music. To me, it's more than a drug. It's an escape. So fuck this reality. This reality sucks most of the time. And that's coming from a loner. So yeah. So now I guess it's time to go back to learning all the songs I forgot how to play. And get my vocal prowess up. Because I'm seeing way too many frontmen that are doing it in a similar fashion that I want to do it. I'm willing to quit cigarettes once and for all. I've said it before, but this is the fucking hardest drug to quit. Making Christmas my last cigarette. And the funny thing is, I haven't been smoking since. I haven't been smoking in the last 2 weeks. I've smoked like 4 cigarettes. That's pretty good. So now, my question is, have I finally figured out what tone is? But I'm getting closer. Yeah. I guess the next episode is going to be about VSTs. I probably should have did that like 3 episodes ago, but fuck it. I'm not following the script. I really am just winging it. It feels better this way. It's more organic, more natural. I don't know.